Question everything. For the truth should not be televised, and that's for sure. So with that, you got members of Congress speaking on the House floor, especially Representative Jamal Bowman. He introduced a $14 trillion reparation bill, HR414. And once again, they want to sugarcoat what's really going on when it comes to reparative justice for us as Aboriginal Negroes of America. You know, they want to dangle that carrot in front of you like you're a rabbit as you're running around the track that you will never ever be able to get that carrot, for one. And for two, they always introducing reparations as if we some children of theirs that they gotta pamper and take care of instead of letting us go. Similar to the Pharaoh not letting go the Israelites back then, is the same exact way today with the colonizers' inheritors maintaining our suffering. They don't want to let go of us, nor do they want to empower us. So they introduced to you a different type of reparation bill that don't got nothing to do with what the Jewish people got or any other nation got. We get a watered down bill away from all this that is systematically controlled to keep us economically attached to this system and economically attached to the colonizers, where we can't separate ourselves into liberation into our own lands. Because that's what it's about. That's what reparations is about when it comes to a people that been holocausted on their own land, genocide and massacred on their own land, and then attached to a people as the number one most hated people in their under their government that we are representing today and have been representing ever since they got here as the most hated people under their government as I speak. They think we want to still take part in this reality where we sitting around being hated and not being able to move or orchestrate our own destiny based off our own nation and where we want to go with ourselves. So they want to continue to play these games. So in that, the 14 trillion is based off of giving voters' rights back to mass incarcerated brothers and sisters that's coming home. That should be a part of their rights. That should be something that they should get off the rip automatically. That got nothing to do with reparations. What the crap is that? You know, you got some countries that let you go to school for free, but then they want to put in going to school as if we ain't been going to school and still being at the bottom of their system. That's not reparations. These are games that they're playing to continue to keep us attached to this chaotic system that's against our people 100%, that keep our people locked down, oppressed, depressed, miserable, and in ghettos and slums and hoods. This is just that reality. So they want to continue to play these games. Oh, it's an ear start in a sense of conversation, but they didn't communicate and conversate about helping all these other groups out. They went out and made it happen. They went out and got it done. See, it's a conversation in a introduction when it comes to us. And then it got nothing to do with just the real tangibles of the reality of what we're supposed to get. And that's flat out land and money. That's it. In order to build our own nation. That's it. Reparative justice for the destruction and the Holocaust that has been brought to our people. That's it. Liberation. Separation from the inheritors of our suffering who forefathers came and destroyed us on our own land. That's it. Nobody asking for no friendship. Nobody asking for no apology. We asking for justice. That's it. And in turn, asking to be our own nation again with our own people like we was when Killer Columbus got here. Because that's the reality. That's the reality. Nobody want to go through this no more. Nobody want to sit down and be the footstools of another nation anymore. That's bullcrap. All the different type of lies that we've been under, and all the different type of evil eyes we've been under for so long. We've been with their culture for so long, so we done adopted their culture as our own reality, and we treat our people the same way that their culture taught us to treat us. We don't need that. We don't need that anymore. We want to control our own music. We want to control our own activities. We want to control our own military. We want to control our own government and narrative of our nation. We want to control our own educational values of what we feel our children need to know. We want to control our own medical facilities and how we see we need to be treated for our biology, for our people. We don't want to keep dealing under their cultural reality of what they see fit for our people, because it does not work for us at all. We are at the bottom of everything because we are taking part in their system the way they see things, through their eyes, through their reality of how they control and manipulate things. It does not work for whatsoever, none at all. So now they're talking, yeah, well, we'll give them $300,000 over a course of 5 to 20 years. Well, they ain't do that either for everybody else. They gave them one lump sum. And $300,000 ain't no money. $300,000 ain't no money. They'll be taking that back from you, talking about you owe bills, you owe child support, you owe school, you owe college, you owe everybody. So you'll never really get it. You'll never really get it. Because remember, it's no different from when they said they freed our forefathers, but they couldn't leave because they was broke. So they stayed on the land and stayed indentured, paying off bills that they could never ever pay off on the plantations, thus can never ever leave out on their own. Because every time they tried to pay off a bill, there was another bill that the massa told them that they had to pay off. Thus never ever leaving. Similar to how your bills are right now. Can't never ever take a trip. Can't never ever go on really on no real vacation. Can't never ever really stop and chill and enjoy any type of life, because every time you turn around, every single month, you owe them a bill in order to survive in their system. Thus never ever ever separating from this system. Never ever separating from the massa, because you can't leave the plantation, even though they are so-called had emancipated you, proclamated you into indentured servitude. Jedi mind tricks that we all under to this day. Just because they allowed you to move around, they didn't change the system. They just opened it up into the whole United States. That's all they did. And then they implemented other impoverished people coming from their country and other countries to take part in it. And since we are now born to it, it's normal to us to do what we're doing here. That's all it is. Doesn't mean it's good. Doesn't mean it's right. And it damn sure don't mean it's free or freedom or liberation. And this is just that reality. And we got to understand these tricks. So the Democrats are pulling this game right now, I mean, with Jamal Bowman, to be able to get y'all to come out and vote on some bull crap that ain't going to happen. Just understand that. If you ain't got the tangible in your hand, if you ain't counting it out on your own, then it's non-void. It's just talk game. That's all it is, just talk game. Pimping, and no doubt, that's that reality. So don't get caught up in this trick bag of lies, a trick bag of nothingness, because that's all it is, smoke and mirror. Because if they really want to do something for you, they'll just do it. They'll just do it. They really want to do something for you when it comes to hate crimes in America, knowing that you're number one on the federal list for hate crimes in America, number one to be hated in America. They would just pass the bill. Ain't that's what they did for the Asians? They announced passing the bill. They announced, I'm thinking about the bill. They announced, introducing the bill. They announced, we're passing the bill. See how it worked? So if they want it to happen, they'll just make it happen. They want to keep playing with us. Keep messing with our intelligence as if the way they see us fit already, as if we ain't intelligent, as if we ain't smart enough to deal on our own. Go figure, right? Especially when they're coming from a dynasty called the Moors out in Spain and Europe that controlled that area from 711 AD to 1400s when they fell in the Great War of 1455, and then we had Columbus come out here in 1492 to find Judah and crush them, bring half the treasures back to them and keep the other half for you.